All right. It's a new episode. It's a new day, new stuff for Your Daily Scrum with Todd Miller and Ryan Ripley. We are professional Scrum trainers with Scrum.org. We believe in the professionalism of the Scrum practitioner, which probably is going to be part of our topic today. We get together each and every day. What's that, Todd?
Probably.
We get together each and every day to help you get better at Scrum each and every day. Like and subscribe. We're almost to 10,000. We are like within 100 or so. It's amazing. All of you are awesome. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. 10,000 is in reach. Check out the description for more about Todd and I, our book, Fixing Your Scrum, classes with us. We actually wrapped up day one of a PSM II today. We love the Advanced Scrum Master class. It's invigorating. We get to work with a lot of smart people. One of them today was, they were telling us about things that they're seeing in the Scrum community that Todd and I don't always see. Mm-hmm. And so it was interesting. We thought we would just do kind of a, what's going on in the Scrum community? Like, what is going on?
And I mean, we're not blind. We've seen some of this, but it was prompted by a question that we asked in the beginning of class, what the future of Scrum is. And a person in the class said that they're very concerned about it. And, you know, we wanted to dig in and hear a bit more. And then people started piling on this conversation of things that they had seen out in the world. And I think the initial statement was that it seems like there's a lot of people out there that are putting a lot of false infographics or starting YouTube channels and doing things. But the things that they're saying are not, that's my dog's barking, but the things that they're saying are maybe not factually correct or in line with the Scrum Guide. It's like as if they're just trying to make a buck.
And, I think the word grifter might have come up.
Grifter, yeah. So, and just to define that, grifter, the definition, I have it ready, by the way. A person who engages in petty or small scale swindling. So that's a really strong word that this person used. And then people started telling us all these stories of things they had seen. And we're just like, oh my gosh, we better talk about this on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. There was discussion about, you know, there are now Scrum Master career consultants who will teach you how to dress up your resume, and for thousands of dollars will teach you how to demand top dollar, and they'll teach you how to ace your interview, and they'll teach you everything, it seems, except about how to be a great Scrum Master. Mm-hmm. But that was kind of interesting to see. There were all sorts of stories relayed about Scrum Masters taking on more than one Scrum Master role with multiple companies.
Yeah, work remote jobs, taking two different remote jobs and doing both of them at the same time, getting two different paychecks from two different companies with neither company knowing that this was happening.
Yeah, I mean, there's just some fascinating stuff happening. There's a lot of people, you know, doing a search and replace on their resumes, project managers search and replace to Scrum Master. There's just some bizarre, and look, there's a lot of people moving into this space. And I think there's the appearance of a lot of money to be made. And what we recommended in the class is what we would recommend to all of you, is that use discernment, right? Research the people that you're trusting for coaching and training. Research the people that you're reading on LinkedIn. Double check Todd and I. Make sure that we're giving good information, and check the Scrum Guide and check the literature. And you really have to be careful, because there is just a flood of information, of consultants, of people showing, like, the Scrum Master career coaches and consultants that are charging thousands to dress. I mean, that one blew my mind. Like, I can't even believe that's now a career.
Yeah. And there was another story about a person that took a 5-day or 5-week Scrum class, got a bunch of certifications, and then a year later is a enterprise Agile coach. Right. So that's,
I mean, it's fascinating, like how all of this is working. And, you know, we like I said, we recommend discernment. You know, stay away from the crazy stuff. Double check the data. Think for yourself. Read great books. You know, and just be careful with all this. A lot of people are shifting into the market, and so discernment is certainly necessary. I don't know what else to even say about it. It's just, and it's going to continue. Right. We are in the, you know, I think we're in this late deployment stage, perhaps, that I'm stealing that from an economics writer. She's brilliant. we'll reference it in the notes. We'll make sure, but it's late stage, and a lot of people are coming in. So be careful with your sources. Be careful with what you trust. Watch out for the people trying to tell you how to dress up your resume, and if you do these 10 things, you can make 140,000 a year. And it's just, yeah, but can you keep the job? Right? That person's already taken your $5,000 and is down the street with someone else. Can you keep those jobs? And watch it. Just, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Okay.
Yeah. Another thing that makes me concerned about this is, I really I feel like we had some good momentum.
Yeah.
In a lot of organizations, and I fear that this could potentially set us back a bit. Right. And here's the thing: is if you're new to it, this is completely okay to not know everything. We don't know everything. This is not to diminish it at all. What I think we're most worried about is the people that are
taking advantage
of that. Yeah, and so if you see it, stop it. Right. Be very cautious of what you
Todd,
might be seeing out there.
Your point's super important. If you're new, we're glad you're here. We've got a ton of free content on the site. There's free classes. Learn the framework, learn EBM. You never have to pay a dime. And we've put out hundreds and hundreds of videos because we want you to level up. We want you to embrace professional Scrum. We want you to do well long-term, right? And it doesn't cost you thousands of dollars with us to do that. Just watch the videos. It's your time and energy and effort. And yeah, if you're new, you're welcome. But if you're not and you're taking advantage of people, we're not your friend.
Yeah, knock it off.
Yeah.
And knock it off because eventually that road ends.
It does. It and it wrecks everything for everyone. All right, that's enough. I think that's a good topic. It really kind of surprised us. And so this is an honest ask. Leave us your thoughts in the comments. What is are you seeing this crazy stuff? Are we misinterpreting? Like, we're totally open to the fact that we're wrong here. But what are you seeing in this space? What are some of your war stories? We'd love to hear that too. And leave us some comments, leave us some questions, and keep that feedback coming. All right, like and subscribe. Check out the socials. We combat a lot of this craziness on Twitter and LinkedIn. Some videos are going to pop up. It's our 2 free courses that I mentioned. If you're new, run through those, right? And at the end, go take your assessment. Go get certified and take that first step of many that it takes to become a great Scrum Master. Let us know in the comments what you think. Check out the description. Go forward, do some great Scrum things. For Todd, I'm Ryan. We love that you're here. We care about you. We want you to do great things. We don't want you to get tricked and trapped and robbed. And so just be careful, use discernment, and we'll see you tomorrow.